great this morning. Had a lot going on today. It's my birthday. I'll talk about that in a second. You know, I love birthdays. I love celebrating birthdays. Birthdays are a hell of a lot different when you turn 56 than when you're like 25 or 26. Anyway, a couple programming notes on Tony Kurre Radio today. We're in the process of upgrading all of our computers. It's going to be super fluid, super streamlined. It's going to be awesome. Tony Kurre Live is rocking and rolling. We got that going on. We have Dark Side of the Pooch today with Dr. Rab Stewart from the Rossbridge Animal Hospital. He'll join us at noon and 8. Coming up tomorrow, Adapter Parish. Fantastic show with Dr. Alex Hubline and my radio partner, Dr. Josh Claypo. That's through Adaptogent. They're fantastic out of Atlanta. They did a wonderful job, formerly GT Software. That show will air at noon and 8 tomorrow. We also have Livewire Wednesday, brought to you by Southern Precision Staffing, coming up on Wednesday night. We have Mission Minded with Michael Coleman from the Jimmy Hell Mission. He's the executive director. We do that show. I co-host that show on Wednesdays. Then, of course, Thursdays, we got Blues Almighty with Austin Hanks. Interviewed him last week. Billy F. Gibbons had a phone call with him last night, and he said, "How's that Tony Kurre cat doing?" I love that. I love when Billy Gibbons wants to come on my radio station anytime, Billy. He's been on my radio station several times, so I look forward to having him again on Thursday for Blues Almighty. The Damon Johnson Show, we got about 15 or 16 shows in. Justin Brown, good morning to you, my brother. Damon Johnson did about 15, 16 shows with us, and he would pick like a list. Top 6 guitar solos, top 6 groups that aren't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that kind of thing. And we record all those shows, and we've been playing those, and you'll hear those again at noon and 8. And of course, that right off of the big announcement that Brother Kane is going back on the road in 2022 and a full world tour in 2023. Looking forward to seeing those guys live, coming back to the Birmingham area and certainly hitting his neck of the woods there in Nashville. And also a brand new show called When in Rome with Stuart Rome from the Woodhouse Day Spa, birmingham.woodhousespas.com. A great show. It's kind of a hybrid show. We talk about things that make you look good, feel good, because it's the Woodhouse Day Spa, and sound good. So he picks songs that he plays during that hour show. So that show airs at 1 and 7. And of course, the classic hip-hop show coming up on Saturday night. So a full week of great shows here on Tony Kurre Radio as we upgrade our computers and everything else. So fantastic. Also, I mentioned out yesterday, our thoughts and prayers continue to go out with the Ukrainian people. I also realize there's people in Russia who are pro-American, if you will, and don't like what their country's doing to Ukraine as well. So a hidey-ho to those fine people. And I bring this up because of all the terrestrial issues they've had with television and radio stations across that region. A lot of people can't listen to the radio, and our numbers in the Ukraine have just skyrocketed. It's crazy. And several people in Moscow listen to us as well. And I don't want to mention their names. I said, please don't mention our names. We want people to know that we're listening to an American radio station. We're more than an American radio station, man. We're everywhere. We're all over the world. But it warms my heart a little bit because if I was a single dude and I was in my 30s or 40s, didn't have kids, I'd probably be packing my shit up and I'd be going over there to help. I would. I'd do whatever I could. Like most of us, I just wish there was more I could do. So more power to the Ukrainian people. But the fact that I know that people in the Ukraine are listening to Tony Kurre Radio warms my heart. It makes me feel like I'm kind of there with them, and it's great. And right now, it's really difficult to listen to anything over there. You can't watch anything, you can't see anything. But that's the beautiful thing about Tony Kurre Radio and, of course, the internet. It's fantastic. So I just want to give a big prayerful and a big thumbs up to the Ukrainian people. Hearing good things about what's going on over there with the war. Should be interesting to see what happens over the next few days. All right, so Peter Wolf of Jay Giles, he's the only cat that I share a birthday with today. I think Wanda Sykes has a birthday today, and there's one other person that's got a birthday going on. Anyway, I want to thank everyone who's wished me a big birthday wish. If you know me and you've listened to me for the years, Jennifer Jones Farley, good morning, Jennifer. I've always celebrated birthdays big time. I'm always looking for a reason to celebrate. And certainly when I was doing radio with classic rock and doing the Jocks thing, man, I would create parties around any opportunity. I mean, if it was a Tuesday, I was like, it's Tuesday, let's party, right? And so when you talk about birthdays, you're only going to have about 70 or 75 of them. Hopefully you have closer to 80 to 85 of them. And so you're only going to have a few. And so I like to blow it out. So I would celebrate a week before my birthday and then celebrate a week after my birthday, much to the chagrin of my wife, now my ex-wife. It may have something to do with it. But I love having birthdays. I think they're great. And so anyone else out there celebrating a birthday, I know Dale Cheney, a good friend of mine, just had a birthday a couple of days ago. But if you have a birthday, man, go out there and celebrate it. Tell people about it, man. Tell people. It drives me crazy. Sam, good morning to you, man. Drives me crazy. My radio partner does this. If you have a birthday, tell people it's your birthday. Get the pat on the back. It's great. Tell people I tell people 3 or 4 days before my birthday. I didn't do a whole lot this year, but tell people it's your birthday, man. It's a great thing. We all have them. We're all going to have them. They pat you on the back. It makes you feel good. What drives me crazy is when someone tells you about their birthday 3 days later. Oh, by the way, yeah, I was out Monday night on my birthday. I'm like, well, hell, why didn't you tell me? Like, maybe I should remember. Maybe I should. But I can't remember everyone's birthday. Of course, you go on Facebook, you can see numbers like that. But tell people. So I always let people know. But anyway, I want to wish everyone just a fantastic Monday. Thank you so much for watching us here on Facebook Live. Make sure you listen to Tony Kurre Radio. Download the Tony Kurre Radio app. Tony Kurre Radio app. Tony Kurre with a K. It's a free app. It's classic rock. If it's good enough for the Ukrainians, it's good enough for Birmingham, Alabama, and anywhere in this United States of America. I got news for you. It rocks. It kicks ass. It's great. And then listen to all of our wonderful shows. And if you miss any of the shows, there's 10 different shows on Tony Kurre Radio. They run anywhere from 7:30 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. If you miss any of the shows, go to Spotify or anywhere where you listen to your podcast and search Tony Kurre Radio, and you can listen to all the shows. There's over 100 different shows. You can binge them, you can watch them, you can do whatever you want with them. They're fantastic. Spotify is our official platform, but wherever you get your podcast, make sure you download the Tony Kurre Radio app and Tony Kurre Radio on the podcast. Thanks again for watching this morning. Happy birthday to me, baby! I'm getting my kids today. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to throw down with a big-ass cake. I'm going to stuff it in my face, wake up tomorrow morning and see how I feel. We'll be back again tomorrow morning.